They were now in the smoking room of the witches, the place where witches had once debated, schemed, and reasoned all they could. Oh, if I could build a smoking room, I would, because then, just to have a place where I could just yell at people. Byrne had been invited there once again, and the final game would now begin. I hope it's something completely stupid and so easy to work out that it's almost laughable. Like, I imagine it's gonna be like really quote-unquote hard. It's not gonna be hard. Come on. It can't be any more difficult than the epitaph or the game itself. I mean, come on. It's so late, it's not gonna be that hard. He said it's a little difficult. It's not gonna be that hard. I got this. Easy. God, I can I've been doing this shit so long. Oh, the back of my hand. Easy. Slam dunk. Not if I blow through it in one fell swoop of all blue, and she can't deny any of it, and then I just win. Oh. Oh, fucking shit, that's easy. Awesome. I actually have to get my notes out because probably will need this. Or maybe not, maybe it'll be that easy, right? I probably shouldn't be fucking around with him. But I'm gonna fuck with her. A shit one. No. Oh, well, no, she has to, because she has to see if there's any logic errors or whatever. Byrne held her palms out upwards, and a palely glowing fragment appeared there. Landa Delta brushed it with her hand and shut her eyes. Unintentionally gives me answers. Thanks. Oh. Oh, there you go. If she says it's simple, I got this in the bag. Easy. Then let's get the show on the road. Byrne, I'm ready for you. That's all I have to say. Oh, easy. Most mysteries do. I feel like there's still gonna be reds though, just to like hem everything in, but yeah. In Beato's games, the argument was about whether it was a mystery or not. However, Byrne's game was a mystery. There was no need to argue that from the start. Wow. Fucking easy. Oh, come on. I just had to find someone who's able to do it. I mean, that's why I eliminated first in all the other games. Come on. You can't play in my wheelhouse. Come on, Byrne. Yeah, as long as it's a clean, fair fight, let's have at it. I'll destroy her completely. Oh, it has an answer.
公平であることを保証する。
Good.
ベル、
That means it's fair.
これは老婆心だけれど本当にいいの？
Look, if she's saying that, that means it's easy.
バトラとベアとはミステリー好きで交際を始めたのよ。私にはよくひねったシナリオだとは思えるけれど、この二人に通用するかはちょっとわからないわよ。
You say tricky, but I mean, not worried.
私の精一杯のシナリオが通用しないなら、その時はその時よ。
I also doubt it's your best tale. We wouldn't be waiting for Erica if this is your best tale.
大事なのはベルンカステル教が渾身の力で描いたゲームであることだ。
そうだな。それが俺たちに通じるかどうか。
I doubt it.
ただそれだけのシンプルなゲームなんだ。ラムだ。ありがとう。
I'm ready.
お前のおかげでこの決闘が正々堂々としたものであることが証明された。
As long as it's a fair fight, I'm good. I'm good.
どういたしまして。私も嬉しいわ。ベルンが挑むというこの貴重な戦いに立ち会わせてもらえるなんて光栄よ。
そなたを対戦相手に迎えられ、わらはもう光栄だ。
I'm going for a first round knockout. Just instantly solve it and just put her down for the count.
私もよ、あんたを見下してた。勝負の場にでもせずにね。
Yeah.
そんな、それまでの自分に虫唾が走る。
To think if you'd stepped in early, you probably would have been able to absolutely crush me.
だから、決闘させて。
See, that's the thing though. The fact that she's waited this long, I mean, I already have built up all these skills of solving mysteries, closed rooms, all this stuff. I just don't see this as going to be a challenge. I think Beatos is much harder than anything that Byrne could ever come up with. Not discounting Byrne, I just think it's just, even like Erica's puzzles and all that stuff. Well, not her, it wasn't her puzzles per se, but like with her in the story and all that. Like all of that whole arc, all that stuff was so hard that I just don't think she can compare. I mean, I'm willing to see. I mean, I'm not going to count her out. I'm just really... I'm going into it confident. Let's put it that way.
受けて立とうぞ。
私が勝ったら、今度こそあんたを思いっきり見下してあげる。
But if she'd come out in the second episode and put her foot down on my throat, I would have been done. There's just no way I could probably solve any of her puzzles that early in the story. Or say episode 3 came first, the fucking game over. I just don't... I throw everything in just disgust and say, this is impossible. But the fact that it just warms you up, it builds you up so it gives you a chance.
そしてもし、私
Which
が
makes
きっ
it
と
fair.
忘れているに違いない。あの感情を思い出させて。
I'm surprised you have forgotten it.
お前が勝とうと負けようとも。これだけ。
何？
この決闘が終わったら、俺たちは友人だ。
If she allows it.
これ以上はやめて。くすぐったくて死んでしまいそう。
I mean, I wouldn't mind being friends with her. I mean, as long as she understands that, she needs to bring her A game if she wants to get me angry. Or at least, worried. Lambda clapped her hands. A pleasant sound rang out.
朗読はベルンが？それとも私が引き受けようかしら？
How about me, because I'm always the reader.
朗読者は不要よ。朗読の巫女は自分の口を通して物語を脚色することも歪めることもできる。たとえ私のゲームに小細工がなくとも、朗読の術でいくらでもそれをすることができる。
Because you can emphasize certain words, otherwise that makes sense. That makes sense.
そうである。
Respectable.
それもまたゲームマスターの権利の一つだ。
あんたたちとしたい決闘はシンプルでありたいの。
It's felt so long since I've had this music play. Wow.
だから朗読者はいらない。
I mean, it's probably played like a few days ago, or like a few episodes ago, but it just felt like forever.
あなたたちが自らの目と耳で物語を読みなさい。
いいの？それじゃベルンに有利なことがなくなっちゃうじゃない。
わかった。朗読者はいらない。 俺たちが自分で物語を読む。
朗読者がいないということは、いわゆる物語のとがきに一切の虚偽が混じらぬということか。
Narrated text, no, okay. That's good. The fact that they're saying that, that's like a big, hey, by the way, there's narrated text that's important, is not a lie. Trust narrator, other words.
受けて立つぞ、ベルンカステル。何の小細工もない正真正銘のミステリーの一騎打ち。お前の正々堂々を俺たちの正面から受け止めてやれ。
No dirty tricks? I'll just have to beat you down.
ありがとう。負けないわよ。私も。
Wouldn't want it any other way.
それではダメであるな、ベル。
ああ、ミステリーを突きつける魔女はそんな態度じゃダメだぜ。ああ、全然ダメだな。
That's been a while. Byrne, realizing what Battler and Beato were asking for, and snorted. Lame to Delta nodded at her, telling her to enjoy this final duel of the foolest.
人間と魔女が仲良く肩を並べてミステリー談義なんてバカバカしいわ。笑えるわ。あんたたちの仲良しミステリーが私の用意したミステリーに通用するかどうか受けてみなさい。私のミステリー。
そうでなくては奇跡の魔女ベルンカステル教の挑戦状確かに受け取ったぞ。
さあ勝負開始だ。ゲームマスター後ろ宮バトラー
Begin!
そして無限の魔女ベアトリーチェがお相手してやる。ぶっ飛ばされても泣くんじゃねえぞ。
Hell
食
yeah.
らうといいわ。これがベルンカステルのミステリー。
I'm gonna beat you into submission here. Byrne took a fragment holding the game and smashed it against the table, scattering it with the brilliant light as the game scenario laid itself out. The curtain rose on the mystery Byrne had created. Suck it! Let's do this. The final battle. I'm ready. No sound but that of the falling rain filled the room. It covered the tragic scene in the bloody dining hall. Poor little Angie. Let me save, actually. Page 5. Oh, don't save it. Page 2, actually. 3, 2, 1, go. At some point, Angie had fainted and fallen to the floor. Now her consciousness was slowly returning, forcing her to remember what had happened in this room. So she reflexively averted her gaze even before the memory overtook her. 6 bodies lay in the blood-stained dining hall. Strangely enough, as her consciousness returned bit by bit, the terrifying scene before seemed somehow less intense. So this time, Angie was able to look at the 6 corpses well enough to make out who they were. First, there were my own parents. They were a pitiful sight, colored a bright red by a bloody makeup. And lying next to them were Hideyoshi and Eva. Both Hideyoshi and Uncle Eva... Oh god, that's... Oh, whoops. The uncle who always said something funny and made me laugh. And Eva, the aunt who seemed to be so fond of... Uncle Eva over there. Oh, whoa. You're not telling me, Eva? Genji the servant is lying there. The other one lying there is Rosa. Okay, so we got Rosa, Genji, Rudolph, Kyrie, Hideyoshi, and Eva. Oh god, it's been so long since I've actually written in this. Fuck. Oof. Part of the... No, dining hall. Okay. Nothing confirmed, I just wanted placements. 6 people. 6 full people had their lives taken from them or are lying in this room. Maybe I cried myself out before I I felt unconscious. The scene before me was still terribly painful, but I was somehow able to look at it without losing my head. So I'd already felt all the sadness I could at my parents' deaths. The next emotion that rose up inside me was a desire to check and see that everyone else was okay. In that instant, she heard a scraping sound. Just as she was about to relax again, thinking she must have imagined it, she heard the same sound again. It was probably coming from the door. Someone was clawing at the door from the outside. It's Erica. Of course, she had no way of knowing who it was. However, for some reason, Angie was sure that it was the black cat scratching at the door. The black cat was telling her to leave this room. Angie understood and put her hand to the doorknob. I immediately noticed something odd. The door was locked. The same bad feeling I felt after being locked in the parlor crawled up my spine. However, unlike the time in the parlor, this door unlocked itself easily when I turned the knob. I unlocked and slowly opened the door. Locked door. Beyond the door, I could see the dimly lit hallway and a cat dashing down it away in front of me. It away from me. So, two explanations already. Servant Master Key killed everyone. Shannon Cannon? That's going to be my one question. Is it going to be... It can't be. It can't be that easy. It can't be Shannon Cannon are the same person. It just can't be that kind of solution. It's too easy. Too predictable. So it's not going to be a servant, probably. Though that being said, it might be anticipating I overthink it. Fuck. Anyways, two ways to solve it. People weren't actually dead in that room. And servant key. Master key. Next. Then it stopped, its emerald eyes glittering in the darkness as though it was waiting for me to follow. The hallway was dark and wrapped in eerie silence. When the black cat saw that I was coming, it walked forward as if guiding me. I could hear nothing except the creaking of the floor and the bell of the cat. The sound of the storm outside. The party is being held in the hall. I should be able to hear at least a little of the noise from this hallway. It was a reasonable conclusion. Then we finally reached the main hall. The hall was frigid and no trace of that party remained. Could all of that fun have been just an illusion? All this death is an illusion. The black cat's bell rang out. When I looked up, I saw it had its feet on the stairway to the second floor, urging me to follow it. The black cat seemed to nod and then silently went up the stairs. Guests were allowed to go wherever they wanted on the first floor, but the second floor was Cross's family's house, and I remembered getting in trouble for trying to go up there. However, at that moment, I couldn't think of any options other than following that cat. Everyone else is just dead in the hallway. I walked along the dark hallway with the black cat. Eventually, we reached one of the doors. The black cat scratched at the door, then turned to look at me. Open. It must have been telling me to open it. I put my hand on the doorknob and felt the resistance of the lock again. The door is locked. I turned around to tell the cat this, but inexplicably a single key lay right in front of the cat. A locked door on the second floor. Locked door. Don't tell me everyone's already dead, because that would be frustrating. As she did, she finally noticed something strange with her fingertips. Blood. Somehow Angie's fingertips had been stained blood with red. That was just wrong. Stained red with blood. She let out a short cry and the key slipped out and fell to the ground. She finally realized, in the darkness she hadn't noticed before, the black cat's key was covered with blood. Key, blood with it. Key, blood on it. I have no idea what's important. So I'm just gonna be writing down most of this shit. Just to get a general clue. Oh god. If this is going to be like a legit mystery, you can actually see how my thought process goes. That'll be fun. The emotions that had gone numb and Angie sprung back. Even though I kind of showed my thought process during the whole novel itself. But if it's no like trickery or anything, no red truths, I actually have to name specific things and my reasons for those specific things without red and without blues. A terrified scream rang out through the dark hallway. Oh shit. Even so, Angie would eventually open that door. That door led to Natsui's room. Natsui's room. Oh. Let's go. Natsui's room was a terrible mess. Blankets and sheets were torn. Cosmetics and books lay all over the place as though a typhoon had just ripped through it. And there were the corpses. Kraus and Natsui's corpses lay sprawled on the floor. Very shortly, Angie will step into this room. She'll then scream in terror once more. And it wasn't just the dining hall in Natsui's room. Kraus and Natsui. I mean, I imagine everyone's dead, so unfortunate. In the storeroom Rose Garden, Shannon's corpse lay in the exposed rain. Far away down the path to the Rose Garden was Jessica's corpse. Outside. Oh, Shannon. Jessica. When Angie finds that, she'll probably start crying and screaming into the guest house. And death awaits her inside the guest house as well. And what would be everyone else, right? Yeah, where is that? Just inside the front door is Nanjo's corpse. Nanjo. Front door. In the servant room nearby, even Goda and Kumasawa lie dead. The total number of corpses is 13. A full 13 corpses are waiting for Angie. They wait in the mansion and the guest house on this desolate Rokujima for Angie, exposed to the wind and rain and tormented by thunder, to find them. What's that bit? Good game, guys. That's the mystery. Solve it. What? I swear to Christ, if that's it, I will actually be pissed. There's no way I could solve it with just that little information. Like, that just has to be, like, the information overview, and then we'll actually go into the details, right? Okay, it is. Thank God. Oh, thank Christ. I would have been pissed. The tragedy of the first Twilight was discovered at 6 in the morning on the following day. Goto, who'd woken up to get breakfast ready, went to check on the adult siblings who had remained in the dining hall since the previous night because of the family conference. 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Oh fuck, this is detective time. Goto finds bodies. Dining hall. Yeah, sorry again to anyone who didn't fucking watch the first half of this. I write down important shit and reds and stuff like that. Since apparently it said trust the narration, I'm gonna trust the narration and write down what I feel is important in the narration. So whenever I go silent, that's what I'm doing. The fuck is that? I don't have a purple pen. What the fuck is this stupid bullshit? Fucking purple? Oh god, I'm gonna be alternating shit. Purple? I don't know. Fuck. I don't know what to do. Fuck. Shit's a purple. Go to... I mean, if we go with Angie's perspective, it was locked. I mean, I doubt that's going to be useful, though. Oh, Oh, there's just no way I can write all these down.
万一のこともあるから鍵を開けてみたらと勧めたのです。
マスターキーで扉を開けると中は恐ろしいことに。
Oh, fucking dicks. There's too much. There's no way I can write. It's like writing down all the blue truths. There's just too many already.
エヴァ様、秀吉様、ルドルフ様、計6人が血まみれになって倒れていたのでございます。
I can only imagine this is like this is like testimony in a court. You have to sort out who's telling the truth and who's lying. It's just their personal account, so we have no idea. Ava, Hideyoshi, Rudolph, Kyrie, Rosa, Genji,
それであとは大騒ぎだ。全員が食堂に集まった。
Okay, then, I mean, that should theoretically... Oh, well, because if someone's not actually dead, then not everyone gathered in the hall. Fuck off.
思い出したくもあります。それぞれの親の亡骸にすがり泣き叫ぶ子供たち。
Thanks, Natsui.
ひょっとしたら生きているかもと。みんな懸命に揺さぶってたぜ。
しかしダメでした。お子様方はそれぞれ自分の親が間違いなく死んでいることを確認なさいました。
Okay. Their children. Interesting. Not a doctor?
僕と南條先生は源氏様が死んでいることを確認しました。
Okay, see that one. I'm gonna go ahead and write that one in red. Fuck, what if they're working together? God damn it. And confirmed Genji. All this is so important.
むごたらしい殺され方でした。私でなくとも誰も検視は謝りません。
Okay. Confirm a death.
犠牲者はみんな即死だったろうね。
Wow, at least didn't care about your mother.
扉も窓もすべて施錠され、密室であったことが分かった。
Please be a hub where I can just look at all the green truths. What? Oh, I swear to Christ, there's green truths. Purple truth, there's just too much to write. Oh my god.
そして食堂内から不審なものは何も見つからなかった。
もちろん食堂内に何者かが隠れているということもなかったよ。
Understandable.
隠れるも何も。
I'm just going to bank on the fact that there's going to hopefully be something that confirms it. Actually, I'll still write down anything confirmed by narration in the vain hopes that narration takes over instead of all these characters talking.
私たちは今ここに全員がいるではないかね。
But it hasn't said anyone's dead.
誰も隠れていないことは明白だ。
でも父さん、となるとおかしいよ。殺された6人、食堂は密室。どうやって殺して逃げたんだ？
Oh no, maybe a servant.
考えたくはありませんが、マスターキーを持つ使用人が怪しいでしょう。
They are.
6人を殺し、マスターキーで施錠して食堂を出た。
Which automatically makes them innocent because it would be too obvious.
妥当な推理だ。
Go to immediately shifts the blame to everyone else.
とんでもありません。
To be fair though, if I'm a servant, I wouldn't be opening up that closed room for as long as possible. Since there was no chance of the culprit hiding inside the dining hall, it made sense to assume that the culprit had locked the door after committing the murder and exiting the room. It was only natural that the servants with their master keys would fall under suspicion, and sadly enough, none of the servants had an alibi. Then again, it wasn't only the servants. Everyone else lacked an alibi as well. Everyone has no alibi. Good.
Master key 以外の方法で外から施錠する手段は
存在しないわ。これじゃダメね。赤き真実で語るわ。
Hey, I thought you said it wasn't gonna be a battle.
すべての扉の施錠、解錠はマスターキーでしか行えない。
Ooh. Only.
もちろん部屋の内側からはマスターキーがなくても施錠・解錠が可能。
I was kind of hoping there would be like no other like explanation, like you can't even unlock or lock it from the inside.
だそうよ。
I was hoping for that.
他に質問は？
Nope.
マスターキーの他にも各部屋固有の鍵があるはずでは。
本来なら存在するわね。
She got rid of those.
でもゲームが複雑になるので
Damn.
解除させてもらったわ。
Any locked room that's not locked. Oh, fuck. You have to automatically assume servants then. That means that they just can't be it.
赤き真実、マスターキー以外の鍵は存在しないこととする。
And let me get one servant, one per
つま
servant.
りこのゲームに登場する全ての施錠はマスターキーでしか開け閉めができないってわけだ。
そうなるわね。実にシンプルなゲームだわ。
となれば次はマスターキーの本数と所持者を確定せねばな。
マスターキーは合計5本。
5 keys.
5人の使用人が1本ずつを持ってる。特別な方法で管理されていて、マスターキーは常に身につけられており、奪うことも譲渡することも自分以外の人間が使用することもできない。
That's huge. Stolen or used by any human.
なんだそれ。それはもはや鍵ってより指紋認証システムみたいなもんだな。
Sure, there's fingerprints and
面
systems.
白い例えよ。つまりこのゲームの世界ではマスターキー云々ではなく使用人5人にしか開閉はできぬというわけだ。
Well, the servant side, it would be impossible to lock and unlock doors. Theoretically speaking.
源氏さんのマスターキーを回収しようとしたんだがどうにもならなくてね。
It burned my hand every time I touched it.
後のトラブルを予防するため源氏のマスターキーを破壊しておきました。
Fuck. Well, we already know that's red because we got that in confirmed. I don't know why it's in purple. This was the crime of the first Twilight. The scene was the locked, closed room on the dining hall. None of the servants holding master keys have alibis. Then again, no one else has an alibi either. Fucking second Twilight? Oh, what? We're not even getting people to discuss it? Fuck! Everyone returned to the parlor to discuss what should be done next. The phones were out, so they couldn't contact the police. Was the mysterious culprit hiding anywhere, away somewhere planning to attack their next victim at this very moment? Or was the culprit in here with them, mentally sticking out their tongue and tasting their next prey? Please don't lick me. None of them had alibis, and it was possible for any of them to be the culprit. I'll stick with Natsui. We'll make sure we both have alibis. However, that tense feeling didn't last long. By midday, everyone got tired of arguing. They decided to take a break. Oh, not saying. Well, I would have just fucking died there, actually. Second Twilight. Cross and Natui announced that they wanted to talk to it with each other alone and went up to the second floor. That was the beginning, and after that everyone went their separate ways, now and then, such as to head to the bathroom or to gaze at the endless rain. However, no matter how much time passed, Kraus and Natui were the only ones who didn't return. Calls were sent to both Kraus and Natui's rooms using the extension phone line, but there was no answer. Something might have happened. Everyone headed to Kraus and Natui's rooms together, and in Natui's room they found Kraus and Natui lying sprawled out on the floor. Oh my god, they're not... That's so fucking cheeky. Lying sprawled on the floor. Nothing dead on the floor. Oh, go fuck yourself. Oh, this fucking cheeky game.
皆さんの許可を得て私が鍵を開けました。
I don't like you, game.
部屋の中にはクラウス様と夏日様が倒れていました。
南條先生がすぐに脈を取ったぜ。そして二人とも即死だったと宣言した。
God, I need to know if Nanja's in on it. Fuck. He's such a valuable asset. I need to know if he's in on it or not.
はい、私が二人の死亡を確認しました。
Because Nanjo can confirm like so many people's deaths.
あれは間違いなく即死でした。
私は何かの手がかりがないか部屋中を探し回ったよ。その結果、窓も扉も完全に施錠されていて密室だったことが分かった。
またしても密室、またしてもマスターキーを持つ私たちが疑われることに。
しかしご安心を。奥様に疑われていた私たちは互いを見張り合っていたのです。
私たち使用人全員は常に一緒におりました。
It's a big conspiracy.
僕たち使用人全員はそれぞれが使用人全員のアリバイを証明できます。
こりゃ面白い。今度はさらに完璧な密室だって言いたいのか。
最初の密室には全員にアリバイがなかった。そして今度の密室には全員にアリバイがあることになっている。
It didn't say someone wasn't hiding. Someone could be hiding in the room.
この世界では使用人たちそのものがその使用人たちのアリバイが完璧である以上、夏日の部屋の施錠は不可能だぞ。
僕たちは現場を保全することにした。
外からガムテープでベタベタと窓や扉を封印したよ。
Fucking Erica, how's it going? I didn't see you there.
きっとこの部屋に犯人の何かの手がかりが残ってるはず。警察が来るまで絶対誰の出入りもできないようにした。
となりゃ食堂も同じだ。俺たちはさらに食堂も同様に封印した。
そもそも屋敷自体を保全するべきではということになりまして、屋敷自体にも封印をし、私たちは全員ゲストハウスへ避難しました。
Oh my god.
屋敷全体に封印？窓全部をベタベタとか？はしごをかけて3階の窓までか？
ゲームが複雑になるので単純化するわ。すべての窓には鉄格子が入って
Fucking hell, what?
窓からの出入りは不可能である。
Jesus. We're locking this bitch down.
よって玄関と裏口の2つの扉を封印するだけで屋敷は封印できることにする。
Had steel bars.
なるほどな。そりゃ簡単だ。
どう考える？
I'll get back to you later, girl.
夏日おばさんの部屋にいた2人を殺すこと自体はたやすい。
One of them
ノックをして
hid in there.
開けてもらえばいいだけの話だ。しかし その後に施錠ができない。
Oh, in their dying breath, they lock the door.
施錠は使用人にしかできない。使用人全員にはアリバイがあるぞ。
使用人全員がグルって可能性さえなけりゃな。俺はそれより第一の番をまだ疑ってるぜ。
食堂で死んでいた6人の誰かが生きていて犯行を。
Yep.
ということか。
エリカの影響でな。
Yeah, I know.
どうにも剣士ってやつを疑わずにはいられねえ。
Unless they cut their throats open.
つまり最初の食堂の6人の
Yeah.
犠牲者の
At
誰
least
かが
one.
生きていたと。
ああ、そしてその後クラウス夫妻を殺した。
Because if we want to go into it, we could have theoretically Rosa, Nanjo, not Nanjo, oh fuck, what's his name? Hideyoshi, Eva, or Rudolph and Kyrie. All three, those pairs and combinations could theoretically be alive because only their children checked them, not a doctor.
そして内側から施錠し、室内に隠れていて木を見て逃げ出したんだ。
Yeah.
筋の通った推理であるぞ。
赤で語るわ。第一の番の犯人が確実に6人を殺している。
ならばわらわも青き真実で追求しようぞ。
6 people. Is it gonna be any name bullshit?
密室の正体はこうだ。犯人は内側から施錠し、夏日の部屋内に隠れていたのだ。そして一同が退出した後、木を見て脱出した。
いいわ。赤で否定する。一同は退出と同時に部屋を封印した。その退出に犯人は加われない。そして夏日の部屋、食堂、屋敷のすべての封印は決して破られることはない。
So they just stay in the room forever and just never leave.
ってことはつまりベッドの下に隠れて後でこっそり抜け出すというトリックは使えないってことだね。
I'll just throw them away and they stay there forever.
面白い。なかなかだぜ、ベルンカステル。
どうも。
This was the crime of the second Twilight. The scene was Natsue's room, a locked-closed room. This time all the servants with master keys have alibis. The whole group, realizing the danger of being inside the mansion, took shelter in the guest house. Fourth Twilight. Oh, goody. Twilight. All those who took refuge in the guest house decide to hole up in there until the typhoon passes. There, if everyone watched everyone else, they should be able to prevent further crimes from get inside and outside. However, they couldn't do that without any breaks until the typhoon passes. Once again, their actions left a weak point open, and they were faced with yet another tragedy.
用事で表へ出たシャノンちゃんとカノン君がいつまでも戻らないんだ。
ジョージ兄さんが騒ぎ出し、全員で外に出てシャノンたちを探すことになったんだ。
シャノンさんはバラ庭園に倒れておりました。おいたわし。
生きててくれと願ったさ。でも僕は彼女が死んでいることを認めなければならなかった。
無論私も検視し、彼女の死亡を確認しました。
Oh my god, can there please be someone that confirms Nanjo? I'm gonna just write down his stuff because his is the most important at this point.
2人が出かけた時、私たちはゲストハウスの戸締まりを確認するためにいろいろとやっていました。だから私たちにはみんなアリバイがないのです。
僕が殺すものか、僕に殺せるものか。
Surprised that's not whatever.
殺せないね。
Or
の後
purple.
ジョージ兄さんにだけはアリバイがあることが分かったんだ。
Of course.
シャノン殺しに限ってはジョージ兄さんには不可能なんだ。
Yeah, I was taking a shit.
逆に言えばジョージの兄貴以外なら誰にでも殺せたわけだ。
犯人に悪用されるのを防ぐため、シャノンさんの持ってたマスターキーはその場で破壊しました。
シャノンが殺されると同時にカノンは永遠に行方不明となるわ。
Fuck off.
以後カノンは殺されたものとして扱う。
Canon's treated as dead. I'm glad he's still the only one to ever go missing. Which means his key is also probably gone.
カノンのマスターキーも
There you go.
破壊されたものとして扱うわ。
まあ無粋だから割愛するけど、シャノンが死んだんだからそういうことになるわよね。
つまり死体はなくともシャノンとカノンは同時に殺されたという解釈で良いのか。
そうなるわ。
ふん、順調に事件が進んでいくな。
This was the crime of the fourth Twilight. The scene was the Rose Garden. There are no locks or doors. It isn't a closed room. So the master keys no longer have anything to do with this. Then the pace of the crimes began to accelerate. Fifth Twilight. And sixth. Everyone took shelter in the guest house. They carefully sealed all doors and windows, locking themselves in the closed room. However, several closed room murders had already occurred. Could locking themselves in a closed room do anything more than invite another tragedy? After arguing fiercely in the cousins' rooms about finding the culprit, they decided that they should double-check Nanjo Kumasawa and Goto's testimony. And then they learned that a tragedy had occurred once more.
ゴーダさんも熊沢さんもこの傷では即死だったでしょう。
Nanjo, please confirm at some point. He's gonna be my fucking meal ticket.
むごたらしい死に方です。
この傷で生きてるわけあるもんか。死んでるよ、郷田さんも熊沢さんも。
戸締まり確認とか見回りとか、今回もまた俺たちには全員アリバイがない。
そんなことはないよ。見てごらん、あんな殺し方をしたら絶対に犯人は返り血を浴びるはずなんだ。
でもいとこ全員もそして南條先生も返り血は浴びてないね。
Who has blood on him?
私たち全員は、つまりいとこ4人と南條先生には郷田さんと熊沢さんは殺せない。
となれば犯人は俺たち以外の誰かであることは明白だ。
何者かの侵入を疑って調べたけれど、ゲストハウスの戸締まりは完璧だよ。
犯人はやはりマスターキーを持っているのかもしれません。
Impossible.
それはありえねえぜ。マスターキーはもうここで死んでる2人の2本以外存在しない。
現存する2本のマスターキーがこうしてゲストハウス内に残っている以上、ゲストハウスは完璧な密室なんだ。
完璧でないから人が死んだんだけどね。
This was the crime of the fifth and sixth Twilights. The scene was the closed room as the guest house. Oh, wait. Closed room known as the guest house. Goto's and Kumasawa's master keys were also destroyed, meaning that all master keys have now been lost. Now, no one can break into this closed room guest house. At least that should have been true. Seventh Twilight. Goody. This time, Dr. Nanjo was the one killed. He was killed in the entrance of the guest house. Was killed. I actually get confirmation of someone being dead for once. Fucking Christ. It was far too foolish of him to come here alone to check that everything was locked. Can I write down that he's foolish?
死んでる。
僕でさえこれは即死だったに違いないと一目でわかるよ。
戸締まりは完璧だよ。密室なのにどうして？
じゃあ俺たちの中に犯人がいるってことになるぞ。
Obviously.
それはありえない。状況から判断して私にもマリアにもバトラにもジョージ兄さんにも南條先生は殺せない。
It's impossible otherwise.
そもそもゲストハウス内で南條先生を殺すことは不可能なんだ。
Why not?
しかもこれをつまりこいつは南條先生がゲストハウスを出ていない証拠だ。
じゃあ南條先生は殺せないってことになるね。なのになんで殺されてるの？
No one could answer that innocent question. This was the seventh Twilight. Once again, the crime scene was the closed room known as the guest house. Various bits of evidence made this crime seem even more impossible. Then the tragedy reached the eighth Twilight, the final one. By now, it was clear that holding up wouldn't keep them safe. Jessica might have chosen anger as a way to numb her fear. She flew out of the guest house in a rage, searching for the culprit that she was sure hid somewhere outside. George, Balor, and Maria hurriedly chased after her. Then outside the building, they found Jessica lying on the ground. It was as anyone could tell by looking a gruesome corpse. It doesn't say she was killed, though. It just says a corpse. I mean, theoretically, do we want to get into definition of corpse right now? By looking at if it was it was a gruesome corpse. I don't know. I like definitive killed rather than just corpses, so I won't take anything like that for granted. Just to not just not to cross anything out or rule anything out. That is.
俺たちは3人でずっと一緒だった。俺もジョージの兄貴もマリアもジェシカは殺
私たち3人にジェシカは殺せない。
マリアちゃんが人なんか殺すもんか。マリアちゃんには誰も殺せないよ。
Says you.
ありがとう。ジョージお兄ちゃんだって大人は殺せないよ。子供は殺せるけれど。
ああ、何がなんだかさっぱりわからねえぜ。一体何がどうなってやがるんだ。
This was the eighth Twilight. The crime scene was outside. However, the three who chased after Jessica have alibis. George, Balor, and Maria couldn't have killed Jessica. So is there really someone hiding on this island apart from the Shirmiya family? The curtain is lowered on this tale for now. Fuck.
これで私の物語はおしまいよ。
なかなかよくできてるじゃない。
That's all I have to go on?
ちゃんと朗読したならベアとのゲームに混じってても不思議じゃない物語だったわ。
それは認めるぜ。
Fuck off, that's not all that there
よく
is.
できてた。
まあここから朗読して感激に耐えるものにするのが骨なのであるが。
しかし何が何だかさっぱりだぜ。まともに考えたら犯人は後宮家以外の謎の人物ってことになっちまう。
それは魔女を認めるも同じだ。他にも犯人に協力する共犯者の存在などが疑えるだろうな。
そもそもあの紫の文字は何なんだ。新しいルールか。
紫の発言と呼ぶわ。
Fuck off.
話を分かりやすくするために作ったルールよ。紫の発言は重要な発言であると認識してくれれば結構よ。逆に言えば紫でない発言は無視することも可能かもしれない。
No thank you.
ほう、そりゃ親切な話だな。
では紫の発言は赤き真実に準ずるのか。
Of course not, because they contradict each other.
ええ、紫の発言は赤き真実と同じ力があると考えてい
Or
る。
never fucking
ただ
mind.
し一つだけ例外がある。
Or just going back, I don't know anymore.
それは犯人は紫の発言で嘘をつくことができるということよ。
So it could be true and it could also be a lie.
逆に言えば犯人以外は嘘をつけないってわけか。
Okay. Anyone who isn't a culprit can't tell lies.
紫の発言、これがどうやらベルンカステル教のゲームの鍵であるわけだな。
Lies.
ええ、私のゲームのルールの前提を説明
Thank
する
you.
わ。
I would like those first. The definition of the culprit is one who murders. Interesting. Culprit equals murder. Murderer. It's possible for a culprit to lie. It's possible for a culprit to lie even before committing murder. Oh, that's fucking bullshit. Even before murder. That sucks. Characters who are not culprits only speak the truth. So really all I have to find is flowing logic, or a flow of purple truths that all work together, that have no contradictions or falsehoods in it with each other. That shouldn't be too hard. God, I want to kill myself. Characters who are not culprits may not cooperate with the culprit. Okay. A culprit must carry out all murders directly by their own hands. No help. So there's no indirect murder. Culprit must not die. Okay. Not die. So whoever dies is innocent. A culprit must be among the characters appearing in the story. Okay. Purple statements are as absolute as red truths. I should have been writing all this down. Son of a bitch. Are absolute. However, the culprit alone may lie with purple truths.
以上よ。
犯人の定義は殺人者である。
What's important is the culprit must not die. Anyone who... I can reverse that to say anyone who dies is innocent. Thus, tell truth. Thus, only tell truths. With a little bit of logic.
もっともな話だぜ。
犯人は嘘をつく可能性がある。
So dead bodies can't lie.
これももっともな話であるぞ。
犯人は殺人以前にも嘘をつける。そりゃそうだろうな。
犯人でない人物は真実のみを語る。ありがたい話であるな。
犯人でない人物は犯人に協力しないですって。
Yep.
これはつまり口裏を合わせる共犯者がいないということか。
やられたな。犯人をかばってアリバイを捏造している奴がいると疑ってたんだが。
They can if they're involved in it.
おあいにくね。
犯人は全ての殺人を自らの手で直接行う。つまり トラップなどの遠距離殺人、間接殺人はないというわけだ。
犯人が死ぬことはない。つまり殺害後密室を構築して自殺ってことはないってわけか。
いや。
それはつまり死者は犯人ではないってことにもなるわね。
Yep.
それは地味に重要な情報であるぞ。
Well, at least it's not giving me that subtle nudge.
犯人は登場人物の中にいる。未知の人物が島に紛れ込んでってのはなしってわけだ。
登場人物は金蔵を除いたいつものお約束の17人ね。それ以外は登場しないし関係もない。
紫の発言は赤き真実と同じ価値がある。ただし犯人のみ紫の発言で嘘がつける。これが厄介であるな。
ゲームの肝ってところだろうぜ。それでゲームの前提とやらは終わりか。
最後に付け加えるとしたら、朗読者は嘘をつかないというくらいかしら。
The narrator tells no lies. No lies. Oh my god, there's so much shit.
つまりセリフでないとがき部分に
Awesome.
嘘は存在しないということよ。
None just dead, that means we get confirmation. Fucking Christ, thank you. And then I can start confirming a bunch of people's alibis.
やってもよかったけれど、ゲームが複雑になってめんどくさいし。
Which is gonna make my job so much easier. Fuck. It'll still probably take a couple hours.
魔女の特権を自ら手放すとは大した余裕であるな。
それでも勝てるつもりなんだろうぜ。
私からは以上で全てよ。
So about that first round knockout, I might not be getting that right off the bat.
これ以上は何の質問もヒントも出すつもりはないわ。
That's fine. I don't need any more.
立ち会い人として最後に改めて宣言するわ。以上の情報で犯人が特定できることを保証する。
Let me guess, there's no limit to how many culprits there are.
よし、了解した。
腕が鳴るぞ。そなたと共にまた同じミステリーに挑めるとはな。
Yeah. Let's do it.
ああ、楽しませてもらおうぜ。
This is a real game between you and me. I'm recommending finding some paper and something to write with. Motherfucker, I got you. I got you covered. I've been writing this entire story. That is, if you really intend to fight me. If you do get completely stuck, maybe you should listen to Battler and Beata's reasoning. No, fuck that shit. We'll have those be hints for when you get absolutely stumped and can't move forward. When? Oh, you cheeky son of a bitch. Bring it. Still, I'd rather fight you one-on-one. If you plan to enjoy our little duel, then try beating me by your own power alone without relying on hints. I wouldn't want it any other way. So let's enjoy ourselves, shall we? Enjoy this game that I've created, just for you. And everyone else. Whatever. Oh, shit. What? Okay. Purples. By character. I can't click any of the... Oh, because they never made any. Oh, fuck. Oh. Read again. No, thank you. Can I save? Oh, I can. Oh, no, no, no. I almost clicked hints. I don't want hints. Wait, does it say, like... Okay, no. You have to actually click on it. Culprit select? How many people can I think? Oh my god, I can literally do everyone. Oh. This is good music, though. Oh, I'm not in the right mindset to do this right now, though. I'm kind of burned right now. I'll come back to it and have my full reasoning out on display. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. It's going to probably be a 3-hour video tomorrow, because I'll probably lose half the information I've just been thinking about right now. Oh, gosh. Oh, fuck it, whatever. I'm going to say goodnight today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for the next episode, which is going to be a long one, probably, as I sift through who could be involved and who can't be. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day.